Hey guys, it's Jen with 2Ns. Today I'm going to show you the warm water baggy soak off method. This is a game changer. If you dip your nails, it is a game changer. What you need is a plastic baggie and a paper towel. What you want to do is fold the paper towel so that it fits into the bottom of the plastic bag. You don't need a huge bag. A sandwich bag will work just fine. You can of course use a gallon bag if that's all you have, but honestly the sandwich bag is probably the perfect size. And then you need 100% acetone. So you want to start with pouring the acetone into the baggie. You want to make sure that you have enough acetone in there that when you have your hand in the bag, your nails are continuously being soaked in the acetone. So I do have clear dip powder on my nails. I know it's hard to see the clear, but you can kind of see the edges there by my cuticles where I have growth, where it's grown out. So this is what we're going to soak off. Put the paper towel at the bottom of the bag. You need a bowl of hot water. The water does need to be hot as you can stand it. The hotter the better. This is what actually activates the acetone so that it works faster at soaking off the dip on your nails. So for the first couple of minutes, nothing will happen. You're going to be soaking your fingers and you're going to think that this isn't working. But I promise you, it is. So you see I have my hand in there. I have it placed on top of the paper towel. You just let them soak and you let the acetone do its thing. After a few minutes, then you're going to start rubbing your fingernails on the bottom of the paper towel to help the acetone rub it off. And I just heard that. We're just going to move on. Like I mentioned, you want to make sure that your water is hot as you can stand it. It is best to put it in a ceramic bowl or something similar because that really helps to keep the heat in the water. If you use a plastic bowl, the heat just escapes a lot faster. So ceramic bowls help the water to stay warm. And here you can see I'm moving my fingers around on the paper towel and I'm using my other finger to scrape off the dip powder from my nail. Just keep doing that. You're going to start to feel slimy. Your nails are going to start to feel slippery and slimy because the dip powder is literally melting off your nails. Now, acetone can definitely dry out your hands. Something that you can do, and I forgot to do that for this video, so I do apologize. It just slipped my mind, but you can put coconut oil in your baggie. You can put either the solid coconut oil or you can put liquid form. It doesn't matter. Just put as much as you want in there. Usually I use the solid form and I put in a couple of scoops, and then it just helps to keep your hands softer and moisturized because the acetone will dry your hands out, which is why this trick is so awesome because it's a lot faster than just having to leave your hands in acetone for 30 minutes. So check your hands every now and then, see the process, see how it's coming along. A lot of it's come off as you can see, and I think at this point it's only been about 2.5 minutes, so maybe 3 minutes of soak time. So just keep on going until you're satisfied. You can soak it all off entirely, or you can soak off most of it and then take a file to the rest. It's totally up to you. So while we are on the topic of moisturizing your hands and acetone and drying out your hand, I did also do a previous video showing how to use peel base. Peel base is another very, very awesome trick if you like dip powder. If you use dip powder and you like to change your manicures out often, peel base is definitely something that you should check out. So I will leave that link in the description below so that you can check that video out after this one. So we are just underneath the 4-minute mark of soaking in acetone, and the dip powder is almost completely gone. If you notice my ring finger there, I had done the coffee filter trick and it is now soaking off as well. So I did not want that to happen. I forgot that I had the coffee filter on my nail. So I'm going to have to redo it. If you don't know what the coffee filter trick is, you should definitely check that video out as well. I basically did a tip with a coffee filter. So, but again, it is dissolving in the acetone. It just worked that well. Even if you don't put any coconut oil in the acetone, you are going to have to show your hands some love when you're done. Your hands are going to feel very, very dried out and your nails are going to feel very weak. And actually they are going to be very weak. So got most of the dip off here, as you can see. And you can see my nails are very white right now. That is from the acetone. Of course, they won't stay that way. We're going to show our nails and our hands some love. But before that, the acetone. This is quite a lot of acetone to waste. So what I actually do, since I only dissolved the clear liquid, is I reuse it. I see no reason to throw the acetone away. The acetone isn't discolored. Even if it was, it could still be reused. But what I do is you want to make sure that you're working in an area that if you spill, it's not going to matter. So I just put the acetone bottle into the bowl that I was using. And I take the corner of the plastic bag and I just cut a little piece of it off. That way it makes it a little bit easier to pour out into the bottle. Now I have done this a few times, and the first time I did it, it was a major disaster. So please heed my advice and do it over something that, again, if you spill, it's not going to cause any issues. You might need to practice it a few times. And I did say dissolve the clear liquid, and of course I meant the clear dip powder, so hopefully that was clear. And not clear as in clear dip, but clear as in you understood it. And I didn't confuse you, because that can happen. Okay, moving on from that as well. Now that we have poured the acetone back into the bottle, you can label it if you want to. I do. You can just label it soak off or something, and then just throw away the bag and the paper towel. You don't need to keep that. And then take a file and very, very gently, you want to file the top of your nail. Just get any of the extra stuff that was left over, if there is any dip left over or some of the acetone, or you just want to kind of file it away very, very lightly and make the top of your nail smooth. And just remember that there is such a thing as over-filing. So if your nails don't need to be filed, then don't do it. This is also where you want to try to shape your nails if you're going to move on and do another application of dip powder, or if you're just going to let your nails breathe. Either way, get those bad boys shaped to the shape that you like and go from there. Since this video is about soaking off the acetone and not filing it off, and it can be a little bit boring to watch filing, especially if it's not a video about filing, I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of the filing out. But once your nails are shaped to the way that you like them, then you want to take a buffing block to them and polish them up so that they're shiny and smooth. And there you have it. It took me just over 4 minutes to soak off my clear dip. Of course, if you have glitter or color, it is going to take a little bit longer. My nails, please don't mind how unhealthy they are. When COVID hit, I did not know of this method, and so I peeled my nails off and they are now damaged. So I am trying to grow them out. But hey, such is life. Hey, you guys, give this method a try. I highly recommend it. You'll be glad that you did. Just get your acetone, a Baggy, hot water, and a paper towel, and then make sure you get some cuticle oil. Show your cuticles and your hands some love, because they are going to be very, very thirsty. If you need to take a break, do what you need to do. Give your hands the love that they deserve. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time.